Hello, toy friends. Welcome back. I'm Will, and this is Jim Largo.
Howdy.
And we're here today to celebrate May the Power of the Force. So thanks for joining us for a special presentation. Um, Jim, is the Force with you today?
Well, I got a tingling feeling in my rumbly tumbly. It's as close as it gets, I think.
All right. Well, we've been tasked with a. Well, actually, we were. I did not know about this plan, but some of our fellow toy YouTubers have conspired to make May a special month by celebrating the Star Wars Power of the Force 2 line. And I think when I heard someone mention it, I did one of these. I said, I'm a bit of a Star Wars Power of the Force 2 connoisseur myself. I might want to get in on this action. And if anyone remembers, I've had this Star Wars AT-AT sitting behind me on my desk for like 2 years now that I was going to unbox on one of my very first streams. So I said, well, isn't this a great opportunity to do that? And Jim, you're gracious enough to join me tonight while I crack open this relic from years past. So we got a nice little show for you today. But let's talk about what is this May the Power of the Force 2. And then we've got, this hashtag May the POTF is being used on videos from all YouTubers that are joining in on the fun. It's a celebration of the 90s Star Wars Power of the Force 2 collection. Members from all over the toy community are sharing their favorites from the line. And our friends, Alice and Troy, the retro toy princess, and Punk with Toys, Lawrence, have put together or curated this little this whole thing, put together a nice list and scheduled everyone. So this will be airing Sunday the 19th at 9:30, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'll find out in just a second. But if you go over to Alice and Troy, the retro toy princess, you go to her YouTube channel, check her community tab. She's updating it every time a new video is being released. So there'll be links to the videos. And if you love Star Wars Power of the Force 2, now's the best time to go check these out because people from all over are making videos. And she'll have all the links. We'll put a link in the description below. Go check out Allison, her community tab, and check them out. So we're several.
And at the end of the month, we'll have, basically one unboxing video of Power of the Force for the entire month of May, which is really cool. It's kind of neat.
So we're already 2 weeks in. So we had, in week one, a Punk with Toys did a nice Han Solo unboxing. We had an Amperu, Rancor,
Han shot first.
Yeah, absolutely. Rancor and Keeper, Yoda, Darth Vader, C-3PO, and a mystery figure from the Toy Enhancer. So you'll have to go check those out. And, if you want to know what that mystery is, you'll have to click and find out. Week 2, we were treated to Jabba's prisoner, Leia, from Thanos Copter.
Also known as the Jabba, Slayer Leia.
Oh, is that what
Not
they're
to
calling
be confused with the rock band. Yeah. She was a member of Slayer. I didn't know that.
Jabba Slayer. All right. Would it be Hut Slayer? I don't know.
Hut Slayer. That's it.
Hut Slayer. We had, that Lando video was fantastic. That's one of my favorite figures, the buff Lando. I love him.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. That was great. The Bomar Monk, I think Paynes did one, or I don't know. Bomar, I don't say it. But Admiral Akbar, it's a trap. Wampa, that's a great figure too. And Darth Vader from Mr. Wonderful. So, yeah. And then we're in week 3 now. So, as we're recording this, we've already seen Tarkin from Tony's Figs, Greedo. Is that KB? And Muftak? Work something? I'm going to have to, that's airing today, I think, right? These are all at.
Those are not characters I'm familiar with. So
okay. So I'm going to have to check that one out. Boba Fett. Oz is doing that tomorrow. He was the one. We were doing the Infinite playlist, and he was like, hey, you want to get in on this Star Wars Power of the Two stuff? And I was like, yes. And Chewbacca, my favorite character. Look at that. And that beautiful picture down there with the Chewbacca with the hearts for eyes. Love it. So yeah, and then we have myself, at 519. So, and Lando, 3-star draw. So double the Lando, double the fun. So, and
Indeed.
doubles are fine. I think someone else already did at, right? I think or someone else is doing at. I forget. Week 3. Oh, I don't have week 4 here, but I didn't see it anywhere, and Allison didn't send it to me. So
You'll just have to go to Allison to find out what's going on in week 4.
so follow her, and then here's just I just took some screenshots of some of the ones that she's already. Here was the mystery thumbnail, the Aunt Beru with the blue milk.
Gotta love the blue milk. Yep.
Wraith Mace, he did an awesome Rancor and Rancor Keeper review. That was nice. Kenzo's Creations. He did one with a signed Power of the Force Darth Vader and removable mask. That was nice. We've got this was the Crusty Old Crows made the Power of the Force C3PO exposed video. Fantastic. So, and these aren't just straight, reviews. Some of these are really funny.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah, Same Time Toys did a great one here. So, Ultimate Battle of the Bounty Hunters review. That was that 2-pack, I believe, right? From
Yep.
Shadows of the Empire. And then also our buddy Thanos Copter did one with the Slave Leia or Jabba's prisoner, whatever the hell, I don't know. But there he is. There's my man right there. Hyperdelics, epic. Yeah, dude, he is the figure. He's the man right there. Lando.
He
Buff
just
Lando.
needed a Colt 45 in his hand. He was
So
buff.
he was, man. I can't help. Every time I take him out, I'm going to put them away, and I'm like, no, you can hang out, man. Lando could stay out of the box. He doesn't go. You don't put him away. So
True.
yeah, here is a much better representation. I found this box mint on eBay. Mine's a little worse for wear here, but yeah, we're gonna take a look at the Power of the Force Imperial AT-AT Walker, or is it AT-AT as the young folks say? I say AT-AT. Screw it.
I always called it AT-AT.
Yeah, I don't care what people say.
This was kind of a big deal because I remember when the original Kenner AT-AT came out, it was a big playset. It was a big vehicle. It was something most people didn't get because it was like, you get one big toy at Christmas. Is it going to be this? So I didn't know a lot of kids having it growing up. So when this came out again with Power of the Force, it was like, ooh, nice.
This wasn't cheap either.
No.
I think the one I have here has a original KB Toys sticker on it. And I believe the original retail price was $89.99. And then it was marked down to $49.99. And I do remember when I bought this in 1998, it was part of a like buy one, get one 50% off sale or something they did. And I went in with my brother and we each bought one. So, whatever, it came to like $75 total for the two. And then so we each wound up paying like $35 for an AT-AT. But when the figures were like $4, I don't remember how much they were, but they were pretty inexpensive, right? The Star Wars figures, they were like $4 or $5.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
But this thing's huge.
Oh, yeah.
How big is the box, Will?
It's pretty big. As a matter of fact, here it is on my toy cam, and I can't really even fit it in frame. That's maximum zoom, so I can't even get it in frame. So I'm hoping once I slide the contents out of the box and get all the pieces together, it'll be a little nicer. And just because it is so huge, we'll take a look at the back of the box before we begin there. As you can see, it comes with 7 different movie sounds. It had batteries in it, and I never opened it and took them out. So those are the same demo batteries that it had in it from 98. So what is that, 26 years ago?
That's not good.
Yeah, so we might have some problems there. There's a holographic image of Darth Vader, and then add walking sound, snow speeder, crush, side-mounted lasers, 4 movie phrases, and 2 light-up things. And then you can fit 2 figures in the cockpit. You got that little cargo area. It even comes with the winch mechanism for Luke. Oh, I should have grabbed the pilot Luke. That would have been cool.
This isn't just a re-release. They updated the mold. They've added a lot of things that the original Kenner one didn't have, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. It's a neat thing to have.
I'll pull that aside, and what I'll do is I'll stop my cam, and just stretch my headset over here. So if you want to I have to stay in front. I have to stay in the camera here, but I went ahead and I pre-cut the side here. And let me just see if I could show you that. Can you see that price sticker?
I can.
Yeah, that's the original. Oh, and those KB recommends Panasonic crappy batteries. We were forced to sell those.
And you sold those at the counter?
Yeah, and you had to ask, even if someone was buying a teddy bear, do you need batteries with that? That was like...
Everybody needs batteries.
Yeah, you had to. Oh, my God. Yes. And they would like call you at the end of the day. How many batteries did you sell? So I did tell you this off stream, but there might be some missing pieces because at some point, like I told you, I've been lugging this sucker around with me since 1998.
So it's been through a couple of house moves and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
And you've never opened this.
I've never opened it. At one point, I think the tape had like come loose on the side of the box, and some of the stuff spilled out, but I thought I just pushed it all back in and took care of that. But I may be in for some disappointment here. We'll see. All right, we got a package of legs. I'm surprised there's no spiders or creatures crawling around in here.
I was going to say, I'm kind of glad we're not getting any Florida critters in here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one of the figures it came with. Now, it comes with what? 2? It comes with the driver and
that special
commander.
Trooper. Yeah, I guess there's the instruction booklet with
that's a good place to start.
A label application sheet. So it doesn't look like there's too much to it. So I'm just going to put these legs to the side here, and I will get the rest of this carton open, and then we'll see about putting some. Yeah, it looks like you just put the legs on it. It doesn't look like it's too complicated. I might have to turn it up on its side here to get it out.
Right. So little assembly required, but not a whole bunch.
No, cool. Not that much actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Almost. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the AT Commander is not in here. And I knew at some point, I know I have him. I'm not worried about it. He is somewhere, but I do remember I had to tape that box back up at one point. But if you take a look on the inside there, there's the buttons.
Right.
And there's the panel, the access panel for the batteries. Should I go ahead and open that before and see if we have corrosion in here before I
probably.
Or should we forego the lights and sounds? And
you might get lucky.
Yeah,
you might get lucky and it might work.
Let me just reach over. I'll be 1 second. Let me grab my my screwdriver real quick. You still with me?
Yep.
I can't see. Let's go ahead and let's address this right, because it had that try me feature.
Right.
So you could just press the buttons right from inside the box. Let's go ahead and just if we got a mess. Probably be easier to mess with this thing before the legs are on it, because this thing is going to be
right.
It has some ever-ready batteries in there, and they look clean. No problem.
Fortune has smiled.
Yeah. So, no issues. So I'll just grab 3 other batteries that are conveniently located right here.
So now we can see if you get your lights and sounds and bells and whistles.
That's funny. They are just the batteries that I had in my light bright that was sitting on my desk. And maybe, yeah, the sounds are the fun part, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's neat how they put the panel inside the machine to make it, so you can't really tell where the batteries are. It's kind of fancy.
Yeah, that's it. And then that was the AT-AT walking, I believe. And then you got some laser effects. Oh, there's Darth Vader.
Does it have a short?
Oh, you can't stop them once they start.
Well, I mean, the microphone's not picking it up real well.
Oh, okay. You can't hear that? I'm sorry. I could hear it fine. That's it. You just get the main system, and then it's got the little controller inside you put your hand inside there to control the
neck and the head.
Neck,
right?
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's kind of cool. And you can push it up.
They really did come with a lot of play features on this, or at least tried.
Are these cannons supposed to light up?
I think the originals did. I honestly don't know on this one.
Okay, let me see if
maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so the legs are just 2 per bag. So you basically just rotate these until they're ready to go in and push them until it locks. Until it locks.
This reminds me of many a Christmas putting stuff together for my kids. It's like, it's never as easy as it says on the box.
Just push it till it locks.
It just works.
Okay. Let me see if that's me. Oh, that one locked right in. Okay, that one's not. So.
Maybe that's a rear leg, and I don't know.
No, I mean, it's pretty simple. Some of these Power of the Force 2 guys were like a full assembly. You had to put them all together, some of the ships and such.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do this with it. It looks like it's just this one leg doesn't want to lock, because I've tried it in several different slots now. And let me just put them belly up like this, and really, there we go. It popped.
It's much more narrow than I would have thought it would be for as big as the box is.
There we go. We are fully assembled. And I don't know if you could see here. Let me move it this way so you can see this mechanism. So to reenact the scene from the movie with Luke, you have this block, and it is threaded through the body of the AT-AT. So that's a permanent function, like on there. That's just stays on there.
That's weird.
Yeah. And I mean, you can just see how big it is. Look, it's right up in the camera. You can't even look in there.
Right. And, it'd probably be better to take a look from the other angle, because we're not seeing much.
I think I'm missing the door with the other driver, and I know for sure I have them.
They're not in your.
They're just not in. Like I said,
Okay.
it's been so long that it's in one of my other Star Wars boxes. Like I'm pretty sure. We can take a closer look at the figure, though. He is really nice.
Yeah. It's that Power of the Force buff look.
Yeah, he's got the buff body and a little sticky. Remember on some of the other ones, there was a little bit of.
Some of the early ones, yeah.
Yeah, some of
But
the earlier ones. I had a
great
little bit
colors. Looks good.
and unfortunately, it's a little bit of a bust because I don't have the other driver. I know I have them. It's coming back to me. I believe the door, the where am I? Am I back? We'll get rid of that. I know the door, the driver, and the other thing are all like in a bag, and I think they slid out of the box when it came open. But this is almost a better view, so you could just see how huge it is. And I have a lot of other. Look at this; it like blocks me out completely.
Are you going to clean off a place behind you and put that as your display, or do you have another shelf?
I don't think so. Well, here's the thing. One of the reasons I didn't open this was because, here's a little. I just took the pilot, the canopy. There's a little control lever here. Oh, okay. Here. There's a little lever on the side to.
Oh, for the guns?
Yeah, to operate the cannon.
Nice. Yeah, they do light up.
Okay.
Kind of. One side did.
Oh. It's hard to.
Oh, I see. So to do the action on the cannons as they're firing, going back and forth.
Yeah, it's a little. I'm gonna have to play with it, but it's a little. You got me there. Guess I'll put him inside.
Might as well.
The cockpit doesn't really have any like molded details or anything. It's just kind of two seats. It's not really. There's not much to it. Yeah, I mean, I always wanted one of these. I never had an original. I don't know. Did you ever have one of these?
No.
Yeah,
I didn't. Same thing. Yeah, it was just it was too big. My folks wouldn't go for it.
So I'm hoping you're going to be able to see this, but so shortly after I was doing some of my old Power of the Force 2 streams, I had this and I was going to unbox it on one of the final streams. And then our buddy Jim Salzberg, he sent me a mystery package. And when I opened it, give me 1 second. I'm going to show. All right. Well, if it's this, and it's so huge, I can't even. I'm trying to put them next to each other.
That's the Rogue One version?
Yeah. He sent me this ad, so I never really was motivated to open that one because this one was
already out of the box and it's huge. Yeah, I got you.
This one is enormous. This one has lights and sounds.
It's a completely new sculpt that they did for that version.
If I, just put them, they're both on my seat next to each other, and you can't even see this one. And this one just towers over it, and it is just incredible. So, because of Jimmy Salzberg's generosity in sending me that monster, well, I was never as motivated to open this one up, but
I got you.
I will tell. After 26 years, though, it does feel good to get it open and out of the box. I don't know what I was waiting for, but you can't have too many of these, can you?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Not, the Empire had a whole bunch. So.
And maybe, this was the economy model. But yeah, I'm just putting them down on the floor. The Rogue One, the top of the Power of the Force 2 one is like at the bottom of the body.
Right. So big difference in scale.
Huge difference in scale. So, well, that is the AT-AT. And It's pretty huge. I got to take these outside somewhere where I could like
Get some
show
pictures.
you, yeah, show you the enormity of this this toy, because it really is just massive. And to tell you the truth, we had just said at because when I was talking to Oz on stream, he just noticed it behind me, you know, and I think we were like, or I just said, I got this thing here, you know, I don't even have to look for it. But shortly after committing to this, because I was just like, maybe I don't need to do this. I had a better idea. They announced that, or that supposed leaked Cantina Kickstarter, and I remembered this. The
Right. The
Power of the Force 2 did
Power of the
this.
Force one. Yeah.
They had the 25-inch wide diorama, and this was a cardboard display. Came with a special patrol troop, and you could reenact the famous Cantina scene. Now, obviously, it's not the same thing as a plastic model, but that plastic model is like $500, and this thing's like was 20. So I ordered it. I probably have one of these packed away somewhere, but when I looked at the price and it was only like $20 with shipping, I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just buy one so I could build it on stream. And we were going to actually make this video about this. Unfortunately, I bought it last week, Wednesday. The eBay shipper sent me like a shipping tracking number, but then when I checked the tracking on Tuesday or Wednesday, I think he had just dropped it off at the post office. So that puts my tracking out to like next Monday. So
right, we'll do it another time.
Yeah, so I think we'll do it next, not this Sunday coming up or Sunday that just passed, but the next week, 5/26, over on the 118. So what we could do is I'll probably have it by then. I'll grab some of my old, some of my other guys. And I was also thinking is that the last Sunday of the month? I believe it is. Yes. I've got other Power of the Force 2 guys that I'd love to go through. And I have this, which I, so there'll be some bonus Power of the Force 2 content, including maybe taking a peek at this.
Nice.
Which is, let me pull that
the
out.
Carry case.
That is the Millennium Falcon carry case, and this is full of figures. Some of them are Power of the Force 2, some of them are Episode 1, but I think that'll be fun to go through. Some of those are customs. Yeah. There's a couple figures in there, so I think we'll take a look at both. We'll do a little Power of the Force 2, May the Power of the Force 2 send off, a little bonus content. So that's not all you're getting. You're getting a little bonus stuff. And alternately, if you're into Power of the Force 2 stuff, when I started this channel, that's what I mainly did, was unboxing some of my Power of the Force 2 stuff. I did 3 live streams. You just follow the link in the channel. If you go to oldest live streams, they're like the first ones that pop up. And if you don't want to sit through 2 hours of me fumbling through boxes, I went and I clipped them. I clipped a lot of the vehicles. So I did one for just the Kenner catalog that we looked at, the speeder bikes, the TIE fighter, the cloud car, and that's it. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Jim, for joining me. I don't want to make this too long because it's supposed to run at 9:30 on Sunday.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, leave them in the chat. If that's all I can think of. I don't know. Jim, you got any questions?
Nope. We're good to go.
All right. You got anything coming up you want to talk about, or?
Nope. No idea.
You don't have anything on the agenda?
Going out?
Yeah, it's Sunday. We're going to air this Sunday night. So,
okay.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.
See you.